What's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there in the YouTube land, the battle realm land? I'm still getting set up here. A little bit behind, a few minutes late. Not that late though. Gotta admit, it's only 11 minutes late. That's not that bad for me. What do you guys think about those deals today? Uh, Posted a video. I'm sure some of you saw. Oh crap! Is YouTube doing that thing again? Where I don't know if I'm live or not, because there's like a 30-second weird delay with it. Okay, it seems live now. Anyway, yeah. So what's up, everybody? You see the title of the stream. It is 4th of July deals discuss. I don't know what to call this event. 4th of July deals discussion plus a little show and tell. Show me what you got. Today's the day for it, man. The whole weekend will be, really, but you know. I don't really know what to make of the event in its entirety yet. I looked at it, of course. I posted the video earlier, but it was mostly just like a fun video, not really a full deep dive review kind of video. But I've got Cat's infographics pulled up. We'll take a closer look at both the paid offers and the unit offers and all that. So yeah, we'll take a little look see at all of it. But anyway, welcome everybody. Xeno's first one in here, unless that's X3 knows. I don't even know. The Spirit, Chris, Trico, Michael Blair, Zafar. What's up, everybody? Ms. Jane, Xander Raw. You have no idea what I watched? Well, me neither. I have no idea what I made. Got a rank 3 Awakened Serpent, Zafar. Do you understand that you've become the enemy of the contest? I hope you know this. A rank 3 Awakened Serpent? Come on, man! Why you gotta do that to the community? Don't you know this community loves you? Why do you treat it so with that kind of champion? Congrats though. That is awesome. And hold up, before we get started here officially. Alex, thank you so much. Appreciate the 5. Saying out of Titans, I got the following. 1 serpent. Okay, so now you're the enemy too, huh? 1 thing. Oh, definitely the enemy. Yep. 1 silver sable. Still don't know much about silver sable, but I heard MSD. I popped into MSD's stream for a few minutes earlier, and he was saying Silver Sable is like almost right there. So maybe she gets a little bit of love. Maybe she gets a little bit of a buff, and maybe that's a really cool pull. At least your other 2, Serpent and Thing, are cool. And then 4 Luke Cages. What? You serious? 4 Luke Cages? Is his Awaken ability still similar to what it was, where it's the indestructible duration, or did that change when he got buffed? I haven't played him since his buff. Where is Mr. Cage? Bulletproof skin grants. No, this is different. Okay, so he does have this range still, 1.5 to 4 seconds when struck. Interesting that it's not in green. After it expires, this ability goes on cooldown for 60 to 35 seconds. Cooldown is paused and the opponent's done, and then while his indestructible is not on cooldown, Luke gains a bunch of block proficiency. This part's new, right? I think it was just this, the top one first, and then they added these, maybe? Or was this duration reduction always here too? I honestly don't know. That's kind of a, I don't know, maybe you like Luke Cage and maybe that's cool, but I would imagine you probably wanted someone different after the first or second Luke Cage, at least. Dang. Crazy stuff. Man, thank you very much for the 5, though. Very serious. I got Serpent, Thing, and Silver Sable as new champs. Popped 2 crystals, both Luke Cage. Then got 2 more after. I'm crying. Yeah, dude, that is... Oh, that's brutal. Oh, that's so many Luke Cages. What are you going to do with all those genes? It's crazy, man. Whew. Yo, what up, Gran? Chris. Oh, Chris Gonzalez, you were this close to joining Alex with the slap. Thank you very much for the buck. No message, just you know, you know the deal. You know you missed it. I don't know why I'm talking to you this way, like I'm a disappointed parent or something. I'm not. I'm not disappointed at all. I'm very thankful, in fact. I'm sorry for the tone. Thank you very much. Static with the 38 months Tuesday. What up, BG? 38 months. Love the video. Hilarious. Thank you. I'll be the wet blanket. Offers this time seem lackluster. Not participating. Maybe banquet you. So, I'm not participating, but I do want to take a closer look at it all. I've heard mixed things. First off, you know, the first thing that when I saw anything at all about these offers, I actually saw this and didn't realize that these were, you know, relics. I thought that this was Saga related. And I was like, dude, that's so many 6 stones. People would get 4 of those. And then I quickly realized, oh no, that's for relics. And as cool as this is to get this for relics, yeah, that doesn't seem... It seems like a lot, at least. But I honestly, relics, they're underrated in terms of the power they can bring. Even though I don't mess with them that much, I know they're underrated. But anyway, we'll step away from the relic stuff. I just wanted a quick mention of that. Just because that's probably the last time we're going to mention them throughout the stream. Maybe, at least. So, quick little mention. Wait, did my previous message not show? Chris, no, it didn't. YouTube ate your last message. Was it for Twitter? I don't think it was for Twitter. At least I don't think I have anything from you on Twitter. But, yeah, I don't know. YouTube just ate it. Okay, as far as the other offers go, so this selector here. So first off, I was predicting, and it seems as though I was not correct. I was saying that there was a high chance, like an 80% chance. I didn't say it was guaranteed. I was thinking 80% chance that there would be 2 to 3 gems in the Odin. The only reason I thought that is because, you know, last year Kabam went nuts for July 4th and had 5 to 6 rank up gems for 6 stars, which at the time was crazy. And here you do get the tier 4 alpha, so it's kind of like half. But yeah, I was thinking we're maybe enough through the life cycle of rank 3s that Kabam would want to do that. But it kind of makes sense that it's not there. There is, you know, those gems and other rank up resources in the other offers too. We'll take a look at, but guess Kabam doesn't want to rush 7 stars too much. They had a quick start to them, but I think they pulled back a bit. Okay, so then there's also 7,500 Titan shards, and then this selector here, which is pretty interesting. 20,000 7-star shards, or a 7-star class hero crystal selector. Now, of course, if you don't know how many shards it takes to open up a 7-star, you might be thinking, well, why not just pick up this every time? You get an extra 5k if you get the regular, of course. And honestly, man, I would probably take the regular. Just, you know, 7-star shards, unless I already had such a developed roster that I was looking so intensely for like 1 or 2 champions or something like that of a certain class type, because I'm gonna need all the class types, man. So I would just take the 7-star shards personally. But I could see a lot of people, and if I had to guess, I feel like maybe it is about 50-50 for people who chose one or the other, but I don't know. No idea. It'd be interesting to see the data that Kabam had on that stuff. Let me see. Wait, Chris, did I ever get a message? Oh, here we go. Oh, I was hoping for a slap, but I just missed it. Anyways, BG, I do my sunspot, and I think I'm taking him to rank 2. Hell yeah. Although I'm debating if I should save since I have a Titan open. I mean, maybe, but Sunspot is such a powerhouse. that even even if you get someone crazy out of the Titan, Sunspot's great to have, dude. Not a requirement to have him or at rank 2, but you know, I think that's great, dude. Congrats. We'll continue looking at these offers in a minute or two here. Clobbering Time with the 5 as well. Clobbering Time, thank you, dude. Saying, yo, facing a selector conundrum. Clobbering Time with the conundrum time. Is Onslaught's first time due? Oh, man. You're asking the wrong person. Clobbering Time. Hopefully we got people in the chat that would know better than I. But asking, is Onslaught's first time dupe worth taking over every other 2023 champion? I don't know. I was in, like I said, I was in MSD's stream not too long ago. As in today. I don't know why I framed it that way. I was in there for not that long is what I meant to say. And in his stream, he selected on... well, there's going to be some spoilers. So if you haven't watched... I don't know if MSD put out a video or whatever, a recap. But there's spoilers ahead if you haven't seen it. Anyway, he selected Onslaught. And then he opened up a Titan and he was hoping to dupe Onslaught. That was his hope. So I'm assuming the dupe is fairly important at least. Onslaught can block unblockable special attacks from skill champions. Okay. Daunted potency is increased. And then for each non-damaging debuff or personal non-damaging passive on the opponent, Onslaught's special attacks gain some additional block penetration. Okay. I honestly really don't know how to gauge this. I probably wouldn't go for the dupe myself. I'd probably go for a new champion. But people in the chat weigh in on it. Because, yeah. Wait, super chat? More like separate chat? YouTube ate it, no problem. Wait, what? Yours, Clobbering Time? Because I see yours. I just didn't read yours. Is that, or I hadn't at the time when you typed that, at least. Or was there a different... Now I'm lost. But yeah, I would probably be going for a new champ. Just because... I don't know, man. First time pulling a champ is always the hardest time, right? There's always going to be in the future awakening gems and stuff like that if it's really necessary. And yeah, some champs need the awakening, but it doesn't seem like Onslaught would need this. It just seems like it'd be a little bit of a boost. Depends on what other champs you're missing, but I would do it because Onslaught. Honestly, Onslaught is kind of that powerful that, yeah, you can make an argument to be like, well... It's Onslaught, though. So I kind of understand that, but yeah. Disappeared from my screen. Oh, really? No problem. What 2023 would you consider? Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know. So, of this... It's any. It's yeah. I mean, of course, it's any. What am I talking about? Onslaught was the last champ released in 2023. I mean, there's the Wolf. There's Kushala. There's Photon. If you don't have any of those, I feel like those are some of the most powerful. Some of the most desired, I should say, by myself, because other people would maybe say. I don't know, I've been hearing a lot of murmurings about Shocker or Silk, as always, of course, or Kindred, but yeah. I don't know, I guess... I guess when, like, the first bit of champs here is not available as 7 stars, there's not as many to select from as I initially thought. But, yeah. Good luck with your decision, Cloud Time, because that's brutal. That's a brutal one to decide on. But awesome at the same time. Messiah with the buck. Messiah, thank you very much. I can't say anything but boo. Wait, crap, gotta be nice. You can't. What is this? Oh, you're still somehow getting the booze in? And that just made me sound, made it sound like you're an alcoholic because it kind of said booze. Anyway, gotta be nice. Hey, you sexy bald man, hashtag Godbug. Could I get a damn poll finally? What do you want the poll on? You keep asking for a poll. There's no champions. I looked through all 4 of your messages in the chat. There's no poll anywhere. What the heck? This guy, I swear. Messiah, thank you very much. Stealth Ghost, thank you for the bucks at ABG. Got a serpent guy. No idea if he's any good or not, but he looks cool, so I took him to rank 3. Does he need awakening? He is very cool. Congrats on that. I don't know if he needs the awakening. I can't remember from my testing. Serpent gains immunity to stun effects during the opponent's special attacks. I mean, that alone is actually pretty nice. Each Cold Force charge grants up to a little bit of attack rating, scaling with how close the opponent is to the wall. Once per fight, when the Serpent would be knocked out, he has a 125% chance to consume all dread to gain a death immunity buff. His dupe seems powerful. For 5 to 8 seconds, this buff cannot be staggered or nullified. For each dread consumed, this effect covers 1.25% max health and grants 10% of a bar per second. Yeah, I don't. He's pretty annoying even without the dupe. He'll you'll have some success with him, but his dupe also seems like it's very strong. So, like comparing Serpent to Onslaught, I'd say this guy feels like you'd want the dupe on him more. I don't know if that's actually correct or not, because, just judging based off of text, not, high-level experience with these champs, but that's what it would seem like at least. Grats, dude. Serpent, one of the strongest pulls. Alan, thank you very much for the bucks. At hashtag BaldCapGate, hashtag Bald Lies. Oh my god. Hashtag Justice for the Trees. Hashtag Fake Medusa fan. Hi, Bald Man. Alan, what are you going to do when I rank up the tree? Huh? What then? What say you then? You're probably going to complain that I don't rank up both trees, but still. ABG didn't spend what up on Blah, but over the past few days, I opened 2 Titan Crystals, pulled Serpent back to back. Oh my god, speaking of Serpent. Needless to say, he's rank 2 and will be rank 3 once I attain the tier 3 alpha. That's all you're missing is the tier 3 alpha, huh? Dang, man. Yeah, that's pretty insane. Back-to-back Serpents. Yo, Torrance with the 47 months saying Dust Thing duped, Hype duped, Onslaught duped, Spot pulled, Null ×2 and pulled MSD. You even got MSD? No, I'm just kidding. MST. Dang. That's pretty crazy, man. What the hell, Torrance? That's nuts, dude. That's so good. Wow, man. Wow. Dang, man. Torrance, that's awesome. Congrats on all that. In particular, the Hyperion dupe. Congrats on all that. Lincoln, thank you for the Tuesday. It's BG. Read last, please. Lincoln opted to focus on rank up mats for Paragon, but opened a few crystals, opened 3 basic 7 stars and 2 Titans. Got Captain Falcon, Overseer, Onslaught, NTW, and the most powerful of them all, Venom the Duck. Yeah! Congrats on your Venom the Duck and the rest of the scrubs, I guess. Some of those are pretty good. I suppose they'll be a little bit useful. Dude, I after seeing so many... Oh, you also said, what the heck is up, BG Bravo, on the video? Thank you. Maybe deal over and laughter. Thank you. After seeing... Lincoln, you and so many other people get Onslaught. I'm so happy that I practiced a little bit at least in the Winter of Woe. I'm gonna continue to ban his ass. Oh yeah, but still. Maximus, dude. When I was over at Twitter, I happened to see a little tweet from you. What is this? What do you got? Few upgrades, big fun in the replies. Okay, the rank 3 Odin. Yes, I'm about to join you with the fully maxed out Thor. And Mr. Fantastic. Okay. Dude, Mr. Fantastic, I think, is actually pretty legit in Battlegrounds, too. Not that, I don't know if you ranked it for Battlegrounds or not, but just saying. And then you said some other stuff in the comments too here. So Magneto fully maxed out. Wolverine fully maxed out. Sabretooth. Ooh. Dude. Kind of interested to, you know. I'd be interested to mess with a fully maxed out Saber, man. And get that synergy pumping with Sassy. Oh, man. That'd actually be pretty fun. Yeah. Grats, dude. Grats and all that. You know, all things considered, for you, Maximus, that was a relatively normal-ish rank up. Somewhat, at least. Hey, Messiah, set it over 10, saying I say biggest D. Did you ever... Okay, alright. I do see a poll, by the way. Let me see. Who to rank 3? It was Hulk or Pig. But yeah, Messiah, dude, thank you very much. Appreciate the 10, dude. Alright, let's do the poll for you. And then let's get back to looking at some of these offers here. BG picked a White Tiger over Abs, man. You think I'm gonna regret it? One quest away from beating the Grand Master. I don't know. Honestly, I'm first off, hands down, I prefer playing White Tiger over Abs, man. It's not even close. That said, there are some things that Abs, man, is pretty good at. He's got a lot of utility, whereas White Tiger less so. But I don't really care for Abs, man's playstyle that much, so I don't know that I'm gonna rank up mine any more than I have him ranked up. Whereas White Tiger, if I pulled a 7-star, I'd continue ranking her because my 6-star can't go any higher. So I don't know if you'll regret or not, but if I was giving advice to someone without knowing them, I would usually end up recommending Abs over White Tiger. But as you can see, it's not always how the game works, you know? Gotta follow your heart. That is rule number 1. Dude, I see Green set it over Buck as well. Thank you very much. Saying BJ finally got the 7-star Shuri I've been chasing. Grats. Opened an Arcade Nexus and took her Awakening over a new Adam Warlock. Ooh. I don't even know what I would do in that situation, because I would definitely prefer the Shuri dupe too, but I do like getting new champions. That's a tough one. Also got a hype dupe, Prowler, Bullseye, Serpent, among others. Dang, man. Okay, I see green. That's really good stuff, dude. That's some awesome stuff. Okay, all right. Let's continue going down the line here, though, man. So for the treasure, the little treasure trove here, more Titan shards, more 7-star shards, some tier 6 class catalyst selectors. Okay. Man, these, it's still, like I said, I've been hearing mixed things about these offers, and I don't really know fully how to gauge them myself. This one feels weird. Because, like, of course, you need tier 6 basic and tier 3 alpha and tier 6 class and all that. But it also feels like that stuff is available enough that it doesn't feel quite as great in the $50 bundle. This feels more like a slightly lower bundle. But anyway, let's continue. All right, so 7-star shards, Valiant crystals, dust. Yeah, this one is loaded with value in my opinion. The 10 sigs and the dust alone, that feels pretty damn good. Dang, okay. Yeah. I like that Tony Stark's briefcase quite a bit. Let's look at the old loot bag here. Okay, loot bag is, I thought I was going to scroll, but no, that's pretty much that. Okay. And then Peter Parker's wallet too. Okay. A lot of tier 6 basic, a lot of tier 3 alpha and mixed in here, which is kind of always how it is, but Okay. All right, all right, all right. We're gonna take a look at the unit based stuff. By the way, this is Valiant, and I mean, of course it's Valiant, but did just want to have a little bit of a disclaimer that I mostly just look at the Valiant stuff or whatever the highest is at the time, just because. Oh, let me end this poll too. Just because it's where I'm at, you know. It's not that the other stuff isn't important, and we are going to talk a little bit about the breakdown today. That Kabam did, because it was definitely a little different than in the past, but all right, Messiah Hulk got 60% of the vote, the pig got 40%. I agree with that. I think the pig, if we're talking battlegrounds, it's hard to say who's actually better. The pig might be better because of how fast he is, and he's actually not that bad on defense either. But having Hulk at that... Well, dude, hold on a sec, man. You know, I was confident when I said, yeah, I agree with the Hulk play. But I don't know, man. Because my general line of thinking with Hulk is usually that I want him as high rank as possible. We all want every champ as high as possible, but specifically for Hulk, because when you're stun locking with a special one, you don't want your stun to wear off before the opponent dies. It's super devastating, and that's why, yeah, I prefer to give him the additional rank. But the pig, at the same time, you can kind of make some big plays with the pig where, you know, it's like one fewer special out of the opponents. No, I still say Hulk, though. Yeah, I still say Hulk. But it's kind of close. I think they're both good. I think the pig might technically be higher win percentage in Battlegrounds. I don't know. But I still would rather have the Hulk ranked up, personally. Okay, I wanted to quickly talk about this, you guys. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me pull up the other infographic, actually. I was looking for the titles up here. By the way, the infographics are great. Shout out to Kat, as always, for making some of the best infographics in the biz. But here's what was interesting. It's Valiant, and then Paragon, Thronebreaker, and Cavalier are all together. Crazy, man. And then Uncollected Conqueror proven. That is some crazy stuff right there. I think I honestly don't hate this kind of system, but I also understand that if I was Paragon, I'd probably feel cheated. I don't know, because the way I look at this, it feels like this deal was designed for Paragon players, and then Thronebreaker and Cav players are just kind of getting a free pass to the Paragon bundles. But if I was Paragon and I was looking at these, I would be like, oh, is this averaged out, like, to include Thronebreaker and Cavalier, and should it actually be more for Paragon? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to gauge this, but yeah, understandably, I feel like a lot of people are not into this if you're Paragon. Not having your own separate tier and being lumped in with players who, you know, just beat 6.1. Act 6.1, you guys. Act 8 is completely out. And this is 6.1. That's a huge grouping. It's a very huge grouping. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, for 750 units for Paragon, like, this feels fine. And then 3,000 units. 3,000 units. What is this? What is this? This times 5. Is this a rank up gem? This isn't a 6 stone, is it? Is this a 6 stone? Because if this is 5 6 stones, then that's super weak, but this couldn't be 5 rank up gems, right? So what is this? I'm confused. Hashtag BG hates the poor raid. What? Blame Abdo BG? Oh my god. First off, you telling me I hate myself? It's messed up, Abdo. That is messed up. Where's the... Isn't there something here? Is it with this? Oh my god. It is the 6 stones. That feels weak, man. It feels really weak. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. This second tier does not feel good at all. The first tier for 750 units, these feel fine, but this does not feel good. Okay, so 7,500 units. What is this? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say when I first made my statement about it feeling like it was for Paragon players, and then Thronebreaker and Cavs just got like a free pass. I had only looked here and here because these two areas look fine. The first tier and the 4th and 8th tier. These two tiers, which by the way makes up a large portion of the cost, these aren't good. These feel weak for Paragon players, in my opinion. Yeah, I wouldn't be too happy about that. Of course, for Thronebreaker and Cavalier, that'd feel good. But Clobbering time, thank you for the 5 saying, think I'm gonna go Wolf. What Mystic should I rank 3 for Battlegrounds next? 620 Jugs, Destroyer, or the Wolf? Have America and Sassy already awaken. Okay. Let's make a little poll here, shall we, Clobbering time? Who to rank 3? The options are Jugs, Sig 20, Destroyer, Wolf. The two not marked with SIGs, they are unawakened. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a sec. Abido, thank you for the raid again. Wait, that wasn't my raid message? Wait, what? What was your raid message then? Hashtag save for the next one raid. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Damn you, Delithius. I can't believe out of all the raid messages, I saw Delithius's first, so I read that one. Son of a... Okay. Yeah, I would not be happy with this for Paragon though. I don't know what the money. I'm not going to look at the money offers for Paragon. Well, I don't know. We may look at them, but for now, I want to move on. I do think that these are good, though. Let's look back at the Valiant now, though. Just looking at the difference here. Because these bottom parts aren't that far apart. Obviously, the Valiant ones are better, but they're not that crazy different. Okay, so the first bundle, 750 units. Let's see here. So you can choose 1,500 Titan shards, 5 of these crystals. It's not terrible. Like, these crystals are pretty good, so not bad. Okay, and then 2 of these catalysts, 10 of these, 2,500 shards. Feels weak to me, this middle bundle. And then the class stuff on the right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I like the first bundle the most, but I would maybe get this stuff if I was in a little bit of a drought, especially with all the rank ups coming. I was getting all this stuff. But yeah, it doesn't feel too insane. Okay, then pick one of 3. But yeah, why am I reading that text? We've got. Is this a class one, or what is this crystal? Oh, this is a Saga crystal? That's what this is. And then 10 Saga Sigs, a 1 to 2 7-star, 5 of the Nexus versions of these. Okay. And then Awakening. This is, 6 stars, huh? I mean, okay. I guess it makes sense to include the Awakening gem, but it feels like you're not picking up this bundle for the Awakening gem. It's just a bonus. And what you're picking it up for is the rest of this stuff to fully max out a 6-star. But yeah, I would be getting this bundle. No question. I'd be getting the first. I'd be getting 1A, 2A. All right, bundle 3. You get a Titan, 15 of these, 10 of the generics, a whole assortment of catalysts, and is this just 2 class 7 stars, I'm assuming? That's what the multicolor is. The multicolor looks awesome, by the way. Or a 7-star Nexus plus Saga Nexus plus 20 of these SIGs. Ooh. I mean, I'm a Sigstone fiend, so I'd be inclined to go with the higher SIG amount. I'd be inclined to go C. That's probably what I would do, is like AAC. But who knows? Maybe I would pick up one of these around there as well if I needed the catalyst or something. Let's end this poll. Clobbering time, Jugs. There's no one else. I don't know. I don't know how important Wolf's Awaken ability is. If it wasn't that important, I would rather go Wolf probably. But dude, Jugs is pretty nutty. It's hard to argue against Jugs. Yeah, he slayed the poll for a reason. I feel like the other champs will be there, and you might as well take advantage of your Awakened Jugs while you got them, you know? Alan, thank you very much for the buck. Say in tweet. Okay, Alan. Let me see what you got. What do you got on the old Tweeterverse? You know, there's one other thing I wanted to say in the video. But I forgot to say it. I wanted to include that, you know, you go to Twitter to look at these infographics, even though the website is technically not called Twitter because it's called X. But don't get confused by that because it's not even, you know, something that Kabam did. It's fine that it wasn't in there. Anyway, 750 units for the new shiny rank 5 Gallon, but unless you have these champs ranked like me, you are a fake fan. Wow. I mean, who's to say I don't have a Medusa ranked up? Have you seen my roster today? I mean, she's not ranked up, I'm not going to lie to you. Sig 61. I like it. The full commit to even that one Sig stone. I probably will be committing Sigs to the tree. To be clear. But yes. Very nice trees and long hair. Long-haired girl. Very nice. Delithius, thank you for the 10. Saying love you. But I'm me. Yeah. Oh man, you also said, know what you're talking about, Abdo? I copy and pasted. You should drink less, forgetting what you were posting. Wow, dude, I agree with you, Abdo. Your drinking has become out of control. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not monitoring what you're drinking. But yeah, Dorotheus, thank you very much, dude. Good old Dorotheus. I miss the 4 Loki crew, dude. I really do. Speaking of, what up, Peanach? Is the Medusa Labyrinth Mario speedrun still happening? Maybe if I get a 7-star, if Kabam releases a 7-star. No, even if I did, if that happened, no. Oxygen. Wait, hold on. Oxygen, I see your message, but I'm actually skipping over to Samael saying, in over 40 rupees, saying, ABG, hope you're well. Tweet from Lazarus, please. Okay. What do you got for me here? What's good, BG? Congrats to our resident hoarder for parting with his stash. Not Didn't go too hard myself. Picked up 2 additions to the Battlegrounds deck. Used the remainder of my units to finally finish my recoil tree. Hey, that's really good, dude. Congrats on, well, no Gigano Jr., but congrats on the rank 2. Congrats on this rank 2 as well. And yeah, man, investing in Masteries. Hey, you know I always say that is one of the best places to invest the units. Easily. Perhaps the actual best place. So yeah, I think that's a good decision right there. Doesn't feel as exciting in the moment always, but now you have those things unlocked forever. I'm really tempted to do the Sandlot quote, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, Oxygen with the 20 CHF though. Thank you so much, Oxygen, saying I have some trouble with spending. This time I try to hold myself, but it's hard for me. I was feeling down, and I watched your video about the deals and laughed so hard. Thank you for bringing a little bit of joy to my day. Ah, man. Well, Oxygen, dude, thank you so much. I can't believe you spent on me instead of the game. Super kind of you, dude. Thank you very much. Oxygen, much appreciated, man. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm a For Loki alum, MXIV alum. You sure you want to say that out loud, Clobberin Time? And an ISO 8A alum. For Loki is the only one I ever got mailed a shirt from. It's because we're the best. Even though I'm not there right now. I still say it as we. BG had some units saved up and got a 2-3 rank up gem. Currently battling Masteries to be Valiant. Okay. Nice, man. Very nice. BG, when is your master video coming out? I'm not sure. I have a few more that'll be posted before then, including maybe a separate mastery video. I'm not sure. There's something I wanted to test, and I think it kind of makes sense to release it before the larger guide. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me... Hold on a sec. What... No. Parry to earn points. Okay. Also... Yeah, I still gotta do that. Maybe I do that real quick. Alright, while we're chatting here, you guys. Let me just do a couple of quick duels. And I'll try to get my parries in as well. It was with OG Spidey, right? I sure hope so. It's been like half a decade since you were in For Loki. Get over it already. Why don't you get over it, man? I still miss my family, dude. Are you kidding me? Picked up the 4-5 rank up gem for my first rank 5. And I was going to ask who to rank up when I accidentally ranked up Venom. Well, hey, Venom's a great rank up, so... there's been bigger whoopsie daisies that have happened. It's not too bad a one. Mohammed with the 3 SGDs. Thank you very much. Oh, dude, I was just reading yours. I didn't even realize. Man, thank you so much. Appreciate the support. Good times. Game was simpler back then. Boy, howdy was it. Although, what are you talking about? I remember when Jenser M had 5-star Gwenpool as his top champ. Dang. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I got 6-star Kitty Pride, was hoping for 6-star Herc or Hulkling out of the Abyss Selector Nexus. Cosmic one, got unlucky on that, but Awakened Corvus. Okay, I was going to say, how did you get Kitty out of that crystal? Yeah, a little bit of a bummer not getting Herc or Hulkling. Yeah, those are definitely some of the top dogs, I would say. But that's still pretty good. Kitty's insane. The dupe on Corvus is kind of important for him. Not totally necessary, but still really good. Okay, I think I got all my parries in. I'm gonna parry like 2 more times just to make sure. You sound like someone who peaked in high school. Listen, if I want to talk about the 4 touchdowns I got playing for Polk High, I'm gonna do that, okay? You son of a... Sir Domhoven! Alright, let me not hit spend units on that. Wait, why am I not the big... Oh, wait. Oh, crap! I forgot to update to D. It's not going to be you anyway, Delithius. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I forgot to update the D. Oxygen, I never got to properly give it to you. Actually, I never properly got to give it to Messiah, because Messiah had sent over 11. I'm so sorry to the both of you. Okay. Let me go ahead and... yeah, I can't claim that, actually. And this... that's done. Cool. You know, for as much as I was kind of complaining about this... this track here, the extra days make it a lot better. I shouldn't have complained as much. I take back some of the complaints. Bundy? Al Bundy? That's correct. One of the few good shows with a laugh track, I would say. Got pretty much exactly what I was going for. Not a dang thing. Buddy Lee. You and me both. John with the buck. John, thank you so much. Hello, BG. Got a 7-star Titanium, 6-star Onslaught. Nice. And I ranked 5 my 6-star Doom. Dude, that's a big come up right there, man. 7-star Titania, 6-star Onslaught, rank 5 Doom. Good stuff, dude. Very good stuff. When's your next rank 3? So there's going to be 2 rank 3s soon. I have a... I have a Mystic rank up gem, and I was going to show my Mystic roster, but there's a couple of openings that I didn't post. One of them I did live. It was at the very end of a long stream. And then another one I haven't posted. It was not done live. I just recorded it. And I don't know that I want to show my 7-star roster. But I actually have 2 rank ups that I need to do. I have a Mystic rank up gem. Let me do this. Whoops. Where am I going? Where am I going? I have this guy right here. This 2 to 3 Mystic gem. And then I've got enough catalysts to rank up another class type. And I think I know who I want to do for both of those, but yeah, I don't know. Still got to think about it. So the point is, though, soon, very soon, I'll be getting 2 more rank 3s. Speaking of not getting anything, though, there is a little part of me that does want to get a little something. Believe it or not. I know it's crazy, but I probably won't. But there is a little part of me that's like, you know, I already have like 20 of these crystals. It'd be pretty fun just to keep, you know, picking them up and kind of piling up more. And then do like a massive opening one day. So I'm definitely not going to get it today, but there's a small chance that I end up picking up this little bundle right here for 750 units at some point. Wait. How many? Hold on a second. Hold the phone. Hold the freaking phone. It's not that crazy of a savings. I mean, it's nice. It is a savings, no doubt. But, yeah, I'm feeling less inclined to pick it up now. I don't know. It's not bad, but... okay, hold on. Let me see here. Sir Dumbhoven. Yo, BG, should I make my first rank 4 6-star Piggy, Onslaught, or Kate? Focus on making Thronebreaker and beyond at the moment. Also currently stuck at home on the couch with a broken leg. Equals Psych Marathon. Come on, son. Dude, hell yeah. Also, I gotta work on my come on, son. That was not good. But alright, let's do that poll. Sorry that I got slightly sidetracked from your message here. Who to rank up? We've got Piggy, Onslaughty, and Kate. Poll is live. Gus would not approve of that command sign. I know, dude. I know. That wasn't even as good as Rachel's in the later seasons. When Sean was like, "Is she doing our command signs?" Okay. Let me see here. Ziplocks. Thank you very much for the 2. Say tweet from Plumpkin, please. Okay. Let me see. What you got for me? Went from Paragon to Valiant with this event. Can't complain with the outcome. Let's see it, man. Sig 90, little piggy. Okay. Well, I'm sure you weren't showing the Sig, so let me correctly say rank 3 Sig 90 pig. The rank 3 Serpent here as well. Rank 3 Awakened Hyperion. Yeah, those are some big plays right there. Got the 7-star. Is this the PI of this Weapon X is pretty high. This isn't rank 3, is it? Is this rank 3 as well? I feel like you would have put that in the pictures, but that's a high PI. Does Weapon X just have that high of a PI? I thought his was not as high. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, I thought his wasn't as high. Right? Am I losing my mind? I might be. Either way, man. Yeah, congrats on all that. That's some pretty big stuff. Alan, thank you very much for another buck. Saying, man, that video is awesome. Always enjoy your videos. Alan, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I wasn't sure when I posted that. I wasn't sure if people were going to like it or if they were going to be mad that I wasn't like breaking down the deals more. If they just thought it was stupid. I mean, of course it was stupid, but you know. I've done so. Here's the thing. There's part of me that wanted to just take a serious look at the offers. And that's kind of what I was doing in this stream. But I know not everyone, you know, catches the streams. So I wanted to have that in like a separate video. But at the same time, I've been playing this game for so long. I've broken down so many deals that I saw an opportunity to do something else. So I took it. But yeah, I'm sure some people were disappointed. I'm sorry for those that were. Okay. Let me go ahead and end this poll before I get to yours, Robert. Onslaught with 57% of the vote. Kate 27%. Piggy 15%. It's hard to argue with that. This is for rank 4, so I think that's the way. I think it's Onslaught. If this was for rank 5, funny enough, I would probably actually say Kate, just so that you can set yourself up if you wanted to do Necropolis. But if you didn't want to, then yeah, I would probably still say Onslaught. But both of those champs are. I would say this. If I had to choose between Onslaught, Kate, and Pig, I would cross the Pig off immediately, personally. And I love the Pig, and you know, mine will eventually go to rank 3. But still, I feel like Onslaught and Kate are kind of in different leagues. Again, that's just personal. So it'd be a little bit tough to choose between those two, but ultimately I probably would go Onslaught. So Pepe Sylvia was for sure behind this. Sure was. Okay. Let me see here. Robert saying, me grant tweeters, please. Okay, Robert, thank you very much for the buck. Let me check the Tweeterverse. What do we got? What do we got? But one of Black Panther's treasure and peep the value from it. Hold on. What was in the treasure one? That was with a lot of the yeah, okay. So you just opened up 2 crystals. Okay. That must have given you enough. I take it. Yeah. Okay. Dude, grats on the wolf. That's a huge pull. And then, okay, I thought this was another pull. I was like, dang, you actually got 2 crystals out of it. That's crazy. But no. Okay, so this is just the rank up here on Adam Morlock. Very nice, dude. The Ascended Adam. The new Wolf. Rank 3. That's pretty solid for just getting, you know, one of the mid-sized bundles right there. My buddy went from top 4 stars being rank 4 non-ascended. Is that top 4 stars or top 4s? Rank 4 non-ascended to having Sig 40 rank 3 7-star. Kid you not. Bro went from 2.8 million rating to 4.2 just from this event. I don't know how this is physically possible. Wait, what? That's not possible. 2.8 million to 4.2 just from this event? There's no way. That isn't possible. Are you saying 3.8? Because gaining over 1 million rating in an event is definitely not possible. I could see a 3.8 to 4.2, and even that is like, that's a lot. That's a lot, but sure about that? Seems like a lot. Either way, it's crazy for whatever your friend got. I know Onslaught is the most powerful. I just struggle with his playstyle. Think I just need to practice with him, but slightly leaning Kate at the moment. That's fine. You could definitely go Kate. There's nothing wrong with here's okay. So if you're leaning Kate, here's my revised advice to you. Knowing this now, knowing what you just said, I would rank up Kate and then still play Onslaught at the lower rank, get good with Onslaught over time, get more comfortable with him, and then rank up Onslaught later, you know? Misclick 3.7 to 4.2. Okay. Yeah. That seems possible. I was gonna say, man, 1.4 million in an event. That ain't happening. This event is crazy, though. This is also the first time, I believe, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time that we've ever seen being able to completely buy out the store at your progression level and then go down. It's always been possible, I believe, at least since I've been playing the game, which was 1 year after its release. So going back to, at least 2015. It's always been possible to... Actually, I shouldn't say going back to 2015 because the progression titles didn't always exist. Uncollected was the first title. So whenever Uncollected came out, and then I think there was that differential between Uncollected and non-Uncollected. But if you upgraded your title at any time, you were always able to pick up the higher offers. But I think this is the first time where you're able to go backwards. Feels like it, at least. All right, Messiah with the 20 big ones, dude. Saying boo you. What? Damn it, I can't help it to boo the sexy ball man. You have to. You said 1 month, man. What the heck? What in the heck? Was there anything else, or was that it was just the boo for the big D? Messiah, much appreciated. But I cannot believe, actually I could definitely believe. I cannot believe that you're already breaking the terms after I had resumed the game. They started that last year? Really? When you buy out the limit in your progression, it unlocks the tier below. Really? Forgot if it was July or last Cyber Week. I actually don't remember that. Is it because I was so disgusted with the July 4th deals? Because that's not ringing a bell. Dang, okay. I guess I just wasn't paying as much attention with the offers. So last year, This year I'm a lot happier with the game. Last year I was pretty down on the things. Um, but I don't know, man. I'm kind of digging the contest as of late again. Not that I ever like hated this game or anything like that. I never got to that point, but as I always say, when people are like, "Oh, don't you get bored after a while?" It's just that interest kind of comes and goes. You know, it's never just a straight line of always having the same level of interest in something. That goes for any game, anything in life. Um, there's always times where you're a little bit more interested or a little bit less interested. And last year, some of the decisions that Kabam was making, I was definitely less interested. Um, Funny enough, these offers, man, I don't know. People are not that stoked on them, but I would still say these are like pretty strong offers. They just don't match last year's because last year's were insane. Totally game breaking last year, in my opinion. Whereas this year, they still feel pretty strong. I do think Paragons, the mid offers for Paragons at least, that feels pretty bad, but. Oh, wait, yeah, wait. So what? Hold on, sorry. When it comes to spending units, but I actually didn't look at the spending money for Paragon players. Let me take a little look-see here. I usually go Odin and down, but let's actually go the normal way this time. So, Peter Parker wallet. Yeah, I mean, this is cheap. That's pretty good. Star-Lord's loot bag. That's also seems fine. $10 for all this, units included. I mean, this also feels it's a little bit hard to exactly wrap my head around where someone's at if they're Paragon, because the thing about Paragon is even Paragon itself is kind of a wide range. You could be just on the cusp, but not quite there to Valiant. You could have one of the two rank ups required. And if you're that deep into Paragon, then this probably doesn't feel amazing. But if you're below that, then it feels fine. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of class stuff in here. Feels okay. The Odin feels a little bit weak to me. Does that not feel weak for Paragon? Again, it's a little bit hard to gauge. What is it for? Yeah, this feels like I guess it's not that big of a step up between Paragon and Valiant. It's a bit of a step up. Maybe it feels fine. I don't know. It's harder for me to gauge the money stuff, honestly. Just because you guys know the deal. I don't gotta say why. All right, Clobberin time. Thank you for the 2 saying tweeter if you pleaser. Clobberin, let me see. What do we got from you on the Tweeterverse? Dang it, dude. I have too many Tweeter tabs opened. Okay. Some of the haul for today. Okay. That's rank 3 Awakened Serpent. The Chavez they were talking about. The Jugs that it looks like, yep. Dude, Clobberin, I really like how you made all these decisions right now, because if it were me, I would probably still be thinking about all this, but you kind of came in, asked some questions, gauged the interest in the community here, and then we're like, okay, and then just pull the trigger on it. Dang, man. Yeah, this is all pretty big. There was another. Let me see, what else do we have? The rank 2 Destroyer. Okay, Sig 20 on this Korg. Emma, what happened here? Sig 100 on your 7-star Emma. Did you... slip and trip and fall on your sig stones? Holy hell. Can you stop pulling Emma Frost? Clobbering time. That is nutty. Another 26 to Emma Frost. Oh, man. Yeah. Sweet Jesus. That's pretty rough, dude. That's so many crystals gone just to Emma. Dang. Spike, thank you for the 2. Say my wallet hurts, but it's worth it. Tweet, BGs. Spike, what did you pick up today? Let me see. Rank 3 Null duped Photon took to rank 3. Pulled, duped, and rank 3 Jugs. Duped Killmonger and used 2 to 3 rank up gem. Fully took up free 6-star Sinister. Oh, dude, that just reminded me. I have to claim my free 6-star Sinister still, actually. But took up free 6-star Sinister, duped Destroyer, pulled Spidey Stark Enhanced, and got Red Skull and duped your fave White Tiger from Titans. Dude. I'd be so stoked on that. Dang, man. This is a huge come up. That's pretty big. Looks like you already had some investment in the 6-star, so you probably knew that you liked her. I hope, at least. I hope that you like her. But dang, man. Yeah, I would love that. Yeah. That's some good stuff right there, man. Congrats on all that. All right, let me go to the web store before I forget. Thank you very much for the reminder, because as much as I was there today making that video, I did not I did not click on my free Sinister. If you don't know, you guys, pretty simple. You go to the web store, you log in, and you have a Mr. Sinister selector here. And then you click on this, and then you click on this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. No, I'm just kidding. Do what you want there. One thing that I wasn't entirely sure of. So how many units in total do you get if you buy out? I'm sure someone has done the math on it. But let me quickly crunch some numbers here. So 3410. That's what you get from both of these. Let's say you don't get the relic one, but maybe I'll add that on later. 3410 times 4. That right there is 13,600. Okay. So 3410, is it 4 of all these? Oh god, I kind of hate the format on this site because I'm too afraid to click on anything, man. I don't want to accidentally make a purchase, even though I know they would need my credit card info and all that. Let's just say 4 of all of them, even though I think maybe there's a 5 for some of them. I don't know. 3410 plus 1600 plus 940 plus 310 plus 150 times 4. That's 25k. Okay, so yeah, you kind of would need to pick up the relic bundle too if you wanted to keep getting all the goodies. That, or just go down to this guy right here, Namor's Sunken Treasures. It's really not that many extra units you get from this, though. I would much rather pick up all the bonus stuff. That's still a lot, though, man. One thing that I will say, because I honestly don't have a whole lot negative to say about this event, other than the joke that I made earlier, the video about it being way more complicated than it should be to, you know, get all this stuff. That was kind of the idea behind that video. I just didn't want to, I wanted to do it in a fun way. But otherwise, I don't have a whole lot to complain about, except for one little thing. Hang on. Forgot to claim my free Sinister again. Okay. It's claimed now. The only thing that I really have to kind of complain about with this event is just that it's so many units, you guys. It's... I really preferred these events when they were capped out to like 15,000 units. I think that was significantly better. I didn't really say a whole lot at the time. Well, actually, I don't even remember what I said at the time because at this point we're going back years. But whenever Kabam updated it to like, they went from 15 to 18 to 21, varied based on the event. The little bonus was either 3,000 or 6,000 extra. I think Kabam was kind of testing the waters there a little bit. Okay, just making sure I had the 5-star version before I claim the 6-star. And it wasn't that insane of a jump, so I would imagine at the time I didn't feel that bad about it. But, dude, if we can go back in time, I would say 15K. That's the sweet spot, man. That really feels like the sweet spot. Did you notice they added market points to the freebies from the Summoners Market? Meaning you could snag a free 5K 5-star shards from the web store? No. I thought those were always there. This is my first time looking at like when I made the video earlier, that was my first time looking at that part of the web store even. So I was just like, oh, I guess those were always some points there or something. I think more people are farming units. This has certainly opened my eyes to how easy units are to farm right now. I don't think that's why they did it, Clobber in time. The change happened, it coincided with this. When because these limits, I'm sure you remember, Clobberin, they used to be limit 3, right? The first time Kabam came out with like the 36,000 units is when they upped the limit to 4. I'm sorry, when they upped the limit to 5, because you can get like 4 in-game, and then the 5th one on the web store. But then they also doubled it. Right? So even right now is technically not the highest it's ever been. It used to be 10. Actually, I take it back. Right now is the highest it's ever been because of being able to buy, down a progression title. But it used to be limit 3 of the Odin. Now we see 8 right here at your progression level. And then you can go down and pick up another 8 if you really want to. Or actually, I don't think the relics. I didn't see them in the infographic, at least. Right? I only saw the 1. Anyway, the point is you can get way more than you used to. So, like, where would those units be spent if Kabam wasn't kind of, saying, hey, we're just gonna go nuts and we're just gonna make these bundles cost an absolute ton of units. And I do think more people are grinding, to be fair. You weren't wrong when you said that. It's just that I think that this is the biggest culprit. But more people are able to get units than ever. There was a time where having enough champions to do the infinite streak was really difficult actually to get. And these days, I'm sure newer players still struggle with it for a period of time, but with how much faster players get champions and stuff. Dude, then again, though, players are getting champions faster, but also the champions they have to fight in the arena are like 10 times harder. Having to fight Serpent and Onslaught and whoever else, Bullseye, in the arena. I feel like I'd be losing my streak left and right. But it is easier for people who have the, the sigil as well to get the Arena Express. But anyway. Okay, hold on. Let me read the rest of these super chats here. BF with the 5 saying, BG, can I get a poll for rank 3 between a Tuma Sig 40? Yeah, hold on. Let me make this poll. Let me read it as I'm making it. Who to rank up? We've got a Tuma Sig 40. Jugs Sig 20. Prowler Sig 20. Prowler's in this game? Just kidding. He's another one that I never tested, though. Alright, Destroyer Sig 20. Alright, poll is live. Out of all the champs I haven't tested, really, Prowler's kind of high on my list. I wouldn't say he's the highest, but he's higher, at least. That said, I don't imagine he wins here. Yeah, it's looking like he's not winning here. Honestly, BG, if you were still Paragon, how would you feel about the unit offers? Not even talking about the pay ones. Josh, I already kind of went over it. The quick version, if you're just tuning in about Paragons. I initially saw it and thought that, like, Thronebreaker and Cav just kind of got a free ride into the Paragon bracket. So if I was Paragon, I wouldn't feel that bad. But that's because I mostly had my eyes on the bottom offers. These feel fine for Paragon. And the top offer felt fine for Paragon too. But these middle bundles feel pretty bad, I would say. So I would not feel good if I was Paragon. Those feel like they don't feel quite so good. I'm gonna end this poll pretty quick because it wasn't even close. BF Jugs is the answer. I'm not going to go with the poll on this one. I actually would rather go with a Tuma myself. I know clearly that's an unpopular opinion. A Tuma didn't even come in second on the poll. Jugs was in first with 70%, Prowler 12%, a Tuma 9%, Destroyer 8%. I like a Tuma. I like Fishboy. I'd personally rather have him at rank 3. But, yeah, Jugs, if I was giving advice to someone else, I would say Jugs because, well, yeah. Kind of obvious looking at the results there. Good luck with your decision, Doug, with the 2 saying X, please. Thanks, Underdog Bravo, on today's video. Thank you. Thanks, Underdog Bravo on the thanks Underdog, not Underdog, Underdog. Okay, I see. The previous message was easier to read with the commas. Yeah, the super chats, they just limited the characters. Yeah, okay. Doug. Let's see. All right, Onslaught, Photon, Destroyer, new rank 3s. Weapon X, Dust, Silk, and Killmonger, new rank 2s today. Dude, that's a lot of new rank 3s. Those are some very powerful rank 3s. The rank 2s as well. Dang, man. Yeah, that's a big come up right there. Valiant feels pretty good. Paragon is, yeah, I don't know. But Valiant to me feels pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, congrats on all that. And thank you very much for the kind words about the vid. Thank you, dude. I slay for fun with the buck. Say tweet, please. I slay for fun. Oh, let's see where you're at. I slay for fun. Do I have a tweet from you? Uh-oh. I don't know that I have a tweet from you. Let me just double check. But I don't think I do. No, I don't. Double check. Well, okay, so I can't remember if you were one of the people that were having issues with Twitter, where for some reason I don't see the tweet unless you comment on your own tweet. and tag me specifically in the comment, even if you already tagged me. So maybe try that. Otherwise, I don't have a tweet from you. I'll check back with you. Alan, thank you very much for another buck. I think I did see a tweet from you when I was looking. Yeah, you said tweet. Okay, let me see. Check the bans, but my damn death tree. More in comments. Okay. They keep banning your death tree? Here's the regular tree in action. Oh, yeah. For some reason, dude, I was looking down here. I was like, I can't see the bans. No, I can. I'm just dumb. Yeah, your death tree is banned every single time. Oh, no. Rip tree. Banned again. Guy's just perma-banned. I mean, he's good ban bait, I guess. He's taking the cut for the team. All I gotta say, as someone who is just a few resources from Valiant and not spending on this event, Battlegrounds looks like it just got a lot more annoying for me, based on what I'm seeing. Ooh, Jesse. Yeah, perhaps. That's probably the case, unfortunately. T-Tree, thank you very much for the 10, saying ABG. I've got 22,000 units. I could get a long-awaited Hulk and some SIGs for my dead tree, or save them for Cyber and Banquet. Any thoughts? P.S. Where can I get one of those wonderful bald caps? I'm so glad you asked, T-Tree. For you and anyone else that wants a bald cap, and with your name being T-Tree and all, I got news for you. It is summer, but we're already prepping for the fall season. We've got some fall foliage. We've got some of the fall tree colors that will blend in so perfectly with the bald caps. And all you gotta do, if you want one today, I mean, it's gonna take a few days to ship, but if you want to buy one today, check the link in the description. Pick out your favorite bald cap. Enter offer code BANANA summer sale 2014 4th of July Sinister Showdown, and you'll save 16% up from the normal 15%. So there you go. It's a significantly longer code, but the savings. Oh. T-Tree, dude, thank you so much. As for your actual question here, 22,000 units, could get a long-awaited Hulk and some SIGs for the death tree. T-Tree, what progression level are we talking? Long-awaited Hulk. Is there a... Oh, why is this messed up? Okay, there we go. Is that... Because the selector, I believe... You're not... Are you talking about this launch pool selector? Or... Oh, this is a launch pool selector too. Okay, so you must be Valiant then. Because I was going to say, this is quite a few more units. I didn't realize that this was a launch pool selector. I thought it was something else for some reason. Okay. I would probably wait. Yeah, I think I would wait personally. So, if we break down these offers individually, it's 36,000 units in total, right? If you wanted to get everything. Right? It is that much in total? I guess I never actually added up these numbers. I just know 36,000 is what it costs for the Weapon X. 7,500 times 2. Okay, yeah. It is 36,000 units for all this. Okay. Just double checking. Figured that was that much, but just double check. Okay, so 36,000 units, and if we look at each offer individually, it's clear that one offer is more valuable than the rest, and it's the final offer. And it makes sense. I mean, it's the final offer, right? It's kind of there to pull you in to say, hey, I'm worth it. I know it requires the most leading up to me, but I am worth it. So to go like, pretty far, to go halfway there, I'm not saying it's the worst idea ever. And if you really just wanted that Hulk, sure. But I think what I would at least prefer to do is to wait until I was able to pick up, all of it. Because I don't think this is the last time we see a launch pool selector, or I don't know, Kabam. I mean, they can't keep giving out launch pool selectors every single time because, well, eventually people get all of the launch pool that they actually want, right? But they might have other crystals, Nexus crystals. We're starting to see those. So those are only going to become more common. Class-based crystals, class-based Nexus, those are going to happen. So I feel like there'll be ways to get Hulk. There's going to be ways to get him later on, and I'd rather wait until I was able to go all in on an event. On the flip side of that, the only thing that I'll say as an argument to not wait, you're describing Hulk as your long-awaited Hulk, right? So clearly you've been wanting Hulk for a long time now. Champions are the strongest when they initially come out or when they get buffed. Usually. Either when they're first released or when they get buffed. Whether it's a rework buff or like a 6 months after release buff, right? Because as time goes on, more and more champions come out and they sort of, dig into the same space. We're already seeing like a different, well, I think there's a different, didn't people say, oh wait, it was data mined or something, right? It was leaked. iHulk is not showing in game right now. No. But even if we're not counting iHulk, there's got to be like some other science champ that gets added, later this year or something like that. And even if it's not a science champion per se, there'll be another champ that can kind of do a little bit of what Hulk does. So if Hulk is like just your champion, man, he's like your character from the comics or something like that, getting him now would be the strongest he'll ever be. But it's also not like he's just going to be completely washed up. 6 months from now, he's still going to be strong. And we know this because, well, some of the really OP champions that have come out recently, you could argue that they're stronger than Hulk, but I mean, he still holds his own. Like it's not like he's a dead champion, right? So, he's still going to be strong a while from now, but technically this would be the strongest time to get him. So yeah, I don't know. It's just like the opposite side of the argument, but I would still much rather wait until I was able to go all in on an event personally. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Ultimately, choice is yours, but that's what I would do. Dude, thank you so much once again for the generous 10. I appreciate it. I slay for fun. Did we ever get to the bottom of yours? I have a tweet from you. I don't think I have a tweet from you still. Oh, wait. Nope, I do have a tweet from you now. Okay. Updated full rank 3 collection. Pig, Nightcrawler, Bishop, Atuma, and Bullseye are from today. Dude. Went with Nightcrawler. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rank 3s. Damn. 5 rank 3s today. That's a lot of rank 3s. I like some of your picks here too, man. I like the mutants. And the fish boy, of course, too. Yeah, man. Sick stuff. That is pretty nutty. God. 5. 5, you guys. 5. Hold on. Let me go back to that. So how many in total is this for you? This is 12. Dude, that's... What is that? 40%? 40% of a Battlegrounds deck, if all of them are in the same deck, in the same meta, whatever. Damn. It's pretty nutty. All right, Simon, thank you very much for the 17 months. Simon, saying, been part of the playback crew most of the time lately. Well, first off, shout out to the playback crew, but also welcome, Simon. Finding some gems this week that... Oh, come on, man. Hashtag please enjoy the... no! That was the worst one. Ah, jeez. That was by far the worst thing I've said in a while. People are... If that ends up in a video, people are going to look at that and be like, what could you have possibly been talking about? Other than... I warn you people now, get your minds out of the gutter. I'm innocent. Innocent, I tell you. Simon, thank you very much for the 17 months, you bastard. Alan, thank you for another bucks. Just loaded into Battlegrounds, and he's banned again. Rip. R.I.P. Beer? Yeah. I was totally talking about beer. Because I'm such a manly man that loves beer all the time, and I know all about beer and barbecues. Grill. I like to grill while drinking a beer. Got me a 2 to 3 cosmic gem. Don't have serpent or death tree. Probably saving it for horse Thor. Thoughts, people? That's not a bad idea. Yeah, if you already know that you're getting them, that's not a bad idea to save. It's not going to be that much longer. A little bit longer. But still not that much longer. I'm going to auto fight through the apothecary while I'm sitting here not doing much in game. Come on. Man, I'm starting to think it is my phone. I just have to tap like 3 times on the daily quest for it to let me in. And that's weird. So this is now like we're not even in the middle of a fight, and it still didn't register my tap. I don't know. Or you know what? It might have been lagging, and maybe I just didn't look for the load wheel or something, but I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, maybe I need to just clean the screen or something. Look at my clips feed, Brian. You're undefeated in out of context phrases. Well, it's good to be undefeated in something, I guess. Oh, I disagree. One of the best things you said. Yeah. How good is 7-star Symbiote Supreme in 2024 from Titan? Words. Hopefully really good. Because I also have one. But I don't know. It's one of the weaker pulls, but still a useful champion. The benefits of having the champ are kind of, they remain to be seen, because there might be some future content where that champ is really strong. Although someone did say that champion is actually one of the best against Serpent. Wait, was that just an Alliance War? Or was that a different champ they were talking about? You never you never drink on stream, do you? Dude, for a sec, I was reading that as you never think on stream, which is kind of true. I don't really think much on stream, which is why the words, they come out jumbled a lot of times, and I'm too worried about the awkward silence, which there's still plenty of that, but then I end up trying to talk faster than my brain gives time. Actually, it's kind of the opposite. My brain's thinking faster than I'm talking. Anyway, The point is, no, I don't really drink on stream, to answer your question. I don't drink much, period. Yeah, handful of times a year. That's pretty much it. Listening to Unearth, The Oncoming Storm for BG. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I actually went back and listened to it for the first time in ages since, since bringing it up on stream the other day. And it still holds up. I wasn't entirely sure, but I think it still holds up pretty well. And then I went back to listen to what I think is... It's in the running for the best metal album of all time. Which is, oh God, is it Sirius to Mars or Mars to Sirius? I think I think Sirius to Mars, right? God. Son of a... It is Mars to Sirius. I should have went with my gut. Yeah. In the running for best metal album ever, in my opinion. It's so good. I just wanted to listen to one song today. I had to listen to the whole album. Alright, anyway. What is important, BG? Honestly, I am kind of dehydrated. And I didn't really eat any food today either. I got some beans cooking, though, for after the stream. Karate Mike was pretty happy pulling Symbiote Supreme, was he? I clicked on Mike's videos. I clicked on Mike and Legacy's videos. And, I didn't actually watch them yet, but I'm gonna check them out. Among other videos, but I just happened to click on theirs. When they were posted. I couldn't watch them at the time. Alright. Let's grab this. EG, can you please check X? Sure. What do we have? BG, I have 14 7-stars and all are rank 1. I have 1 rank up gem and enough Mystic and Cosmic Catalysts. Should I rank up or wait for better champs? Before I even look at your roster, I'm going to say you probably don't need to wait for better champs when it comes to taking a 7-star to rank 2. Because that's what we're talking about here, right? If they're all rank 1. When it comes to rank 3, sometimes it's worth waiting. But for rank 2, I would say the catalysts, if you have 14 7-stars already, those catalysts, even if they're not super easy for you to get at the moment, the floodgates, they're kind of already opened, and you'll find yourself, before you know it, getting plenty enough of those resources. So you don't need to hold on to them as tightly, you know? Anyway, and should I get my first loyalty crystal or save the loyalty? And any 6-star rank up suggestions? I have lots of catalysts. Okay. So 7 stars. Oh, yeah, dude, you've got some good 7 stars here. I mean, all 3 of your science champs, technically. But, I probably wouldn't go with Ant-Man, even though I ranked up mine. I'd probably leave him rank 1 and choose between Silk or Photon. It's kind of up to you. I don't have a ton of experience at the high level with either yet, so can't give you that much guidance on who. But, yeah, I'd go with one of those. Mantis is another champ that I've seen some of the destruction of Mantis. But, does she need the Awaken ability? Can't recall. And then I kind of like Crossbones, too. But yeah, if you only have 1 rank up, I'd be choosing between, like, Silk and Photon, probably. As for 6 stars, I mean, you got Kate staring you in the face. Also, like, Kingpin. I mean, all 3 of these, really. I mean, yeah, you got a million different rank ups you can do. You have a lot of catalysts, you said? I mean... Yes. Probably wouldn't do Warlock. He's still really good, but, you know, he's available as a 7-star and not quite as necessary as some of these other ones. Back to yes. Hulkling down here. Yeah, I mean, kind of just take your pick. You've got options for days here. I can't tell you exactly who to rank up, you know, But just whoever you like playing, because all of those are, or a lot of them at least, are worth ranking up for sure. Photon is the best science champ IMO. Okay. Okay. What was the point on saying that? I clicked other videos I didn't watch yet. Stop your trolling. What? What's trolling about that? I have the videos pulled up so that I could watch them later. That's the point. You never like found something that, oh, I'm gonna watch this later, and then you know, couldn't for whatever reason at that moment in time. Should I take Deathstrike or Guardian from Nexus? Let's see what the people think. Both of them kind of want to be Awakened and High Sig, so don't know that we need to even put that here. Who to pick from Nexus? Deathstrike and Guardian. Poll is live. Do we have an extra revive? Nope. As a former whale, it feels weird that I might actually completely pass on these offers. Abby Doe, you're not getting anything, huh? That's probably for the best. Just because I know, if you want to do the, you know, just knowing that you want to continue doing YouTube stuffs. YouTube is never, regardless of what you do on YouTube, and this is advice for anyone that wants to make a YouTube channel for anything, or just start your own thing, period. Doesn't even matter if it's YouTube or anything else. Keeping a low overhead will allow you a little bit more freedom to continue to pursuing that thing. So, I'm an idiot. I meant to say one path in Necropolis, so I have one rank 3 gem. I'm looking for a second option. Wait, what was the first? By the way, I'm ending this poll. Guardian wins it. I was leaning more towards Guardian myself. Is there any way in-game outside of 100% Act 8 to get rank 3 materials? I did one run in Abyss. Oh, yeah, okay. So not Necropolis, but I haven't done much in terms of Act 8 exploration. Not really. You're gonna want to do Act 8 or Necropolis. Those are the two. And if you've already done Necropolis, then yeah. Those, well, there's 100% exploring, but yeah, that's harder. So LDS doesn't need to be awakened. Great Domino and Bullseye counter unawakened. Bullseye counter too, really? I don't think I ever used her. I think I took her out of my deck. I didn't think she was a Bullseye counter. So, I mean, I've played her unawakened, but she gains a lot from her awaken ability. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't find her to be that strong. I mean, you can make the same argument about Guardian, where a lot of Guardians benefit from the awaken ability. It's more defensive in nature. So, like, he could still kind of go nuts offensively. But I don't know, like it makes him a lot tankier. She regens all the bleed damage. Oh, okay. Interesting. Hey guys, did BG get anything, or is he still deciding? No, I'm not gonna get anything. There is one thing that I'm slightly on the fence about, but I'm leaning more towards no, which is tier 1 bundle A. I don't know. The Valiant crystals, I have 20 of them saved up at the moment from raids, and it would be kind of fun just to stockpile a whole bunch of them and open them, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. Getting them at a little bit of a discount here. It's kind of interesting, but I don't know that it's that crazy of a discount where it's like, oh yeah, I gotta get this. I gotta jump on this. So, end the stream, mofo? What the heck? What is this, Clarissa? End the stream? Why do you want me to end the stream? Buckeye fan, thank you very much for the buck. Saying BG, poll please. Better Battleground Defender, 7-star rank 2 Unawakened Sassy, or 6-star rank 4 Sig 200 Abs Man. Okay. Let's see. Better Battlegrounds Defender. I feel like for me, it's either pass complete or go all out. Kind of. Yeah. Let's see, though. So 7-star. Rank 2. Sassy. Duped. Or 6-star. I mean, Buckeye fan, this one for me, I don't think is close. But we'll see what the people think. She's not here, gotta channel her? I guess. I don't know. It's only 750 units? Dude, 750 units is a lot. This poll is actually a lot closer than I was thinking it would be. Interesting. When is the last time Clarissa streamed anyway? Anyone have a TLDR on how to play Prowler? Well, I don't. But there is a deep dive out there. It's not that long. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. It's 60-40 in favor of Sassy. Personally, I feel like it's Sassy 100% of the way. Rank 2? I feel like rank 2 versus rank 5, it would still be like, you know, somewhat close. If it was rank 2 versus rank 5 Ascended, well, then I would probably give it to Absman. But we're like 2 ranks away from Absman being a someone that I would consider to be a contender and taking over Sassy. That's me personally, but yeah. PG, would you consider taking White Tiger to rank 2 unduped? Yes. I don't think she needs the dupe. The dupe is nice. Definitely helps you close out fights, but I don't think she needs the dupe. The dupe, for those that do not know... Well, let's pull her up real quick. The dupe is... there's 2 parts to it. First off, you inflict a fear passive, reducing unblockable ability accuracy. You know what's funny? I know how MCOC works in that it decreases ability accuracy. But in my head, still, before pulling this up, I was like, yeah, the dupe makes it so that the opponent can't be unblockable. It doesn't do that. 100% is not 100% in MCOC because, well, opponents could have 500%. But anyway, so more than likely, the opponent's not going to be unblockable at the start. But the part that's going to come into play in every single fight is this right here. So once per fight, when either champion drops to 15% of their max health, White Tiger gains a power gain buff, granting 100% of her max power over 20 to 6 seconds. As a defender, this only triggers once per quest. So, again, this is really nice for closing out fights, and you can actually play aggressively enough with White Tiger to count on this power, and that's great. But she's also like a little bit of a ramp up champion where once you have her ramped up, dealing the final 15% of like damage to the opponent, it's gonna be pretty quick anyway. You do another combo, or you know, you launch a special one or something like that. It'll probably end the fight. So, yeah, not required for White Tiger. It's really fun, but not required. Simon, how about an argument between BG and Steve Irwin? Are you kidding me? I love Steve Irwin. You're trying to pit me against one of the legends? Nice life for fun. Thank you for the buck saying, yeah, out of all 12, the only one not in my Battlegrounds deck is Corvus. Very exciting rank 3s, and they already have been putting in work. Can't wait to see you in Battlegrounds again. Until next time. Yeah, dude. Should be an interesting match. Hey, I've got some rank 3s coming too. I can't really show them right now because of the spoilers, but let me ask you guys something, because I am going to be wrapping up the stream somewhat soon, but I am curious. We're going to make a poll, and this is not a champion related poll. How do you feel about the offers overall for you? There's going to be 3 options. Weaker than usual. How do I want to word? On par with... Actually, let me put that as the first option. On par with previous offers. Weaker than usual. Stronger than usual. Okay. And this is for you. So... wherever you're at, whatever, you know, whatever progression title you're looking at. Just kind of curious. I love that I can completely pass on them without feeling bad. I worry Kabam won't hit their target sales goal, and the next ones might be crazier. That's certainly possible, but there's no way for us to know. It's possible they hit their goals. It's possible they exceeded their goals. It's possible that they fell flat. And there's gonna... Yeah, they come out swinging with something else. Maybe even before Cyber Weekend if they really wanted to. I don't know. Okay, unless you're Paragon, basically. The fact Paragon is the same bracket as Kevin Thronebreaker is wild. It is kind of wild. I do still feel like half of the offers for Paragon are pretty good, but yeah. I would feel some kind of way. I wish the deals were more direct and less RNG focused. The catalysts and rank of materials were worth it, but not being able to select a champ sucks. Okay. I think they're a little weaker than usual, but I like that much better than last year's deals. I still spent the 18k units. Okay. I think this is just a change in stance by Kabam, doing more of these unexpected offers like the Omega deals instead. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. And we can see the results here. So, 50% 59% of people said weaker than usual. 33% said on par with previous offers. 7% said stronger than usual. I feel like the poll you put up will reflect more about the results of their polls than anything. I know anyway. I feel like when I made this poll, I feel like people were going to be a little bit like people were going to be more inclined to say weaker. I think there's a little bit of like recency bias where if there was, let's say in the past, there was like, let's say in like the last 5 sets of offers, let's say even one of those offers was like bananas, like the craziest offer we'd ever seen. And then the other 4 were like fine, you know. We kind of remember, it's easier for us to remember the stuff that was crazy, you know? So I feel like it's a lot easier for people to vote weaker in a poll if they're not as blown away as like something that they're, you know, still remembering. But I don't know if that's, you know, basically I don't know how it translates to Kabam, because ultimately at the end of the day, that's kind of what matters for these offers, at least in terms of their strength, you know, like it matters for us, of course. It matters for the players of like, oh, do I want to get these or not get these and everything. But Kabam, ultimately, they tune the offers based off of what we did or what we do. So, like Abdo was saying, if they didn't meet their goals, their sales goals for this offer, then yeah, the next offer might be crazy. But if they did hit their sales goals for this offer, then the next offer might be somewhat on par. So, yeah, I don't know. I think they're about the same as last year. They're more than likely trying to bring up the center of the bell curve. I think they're just trying to make money. I don't think they're too far off from last year. I do think last year was insane, though. Last year's offers were probably the craziest of any 4th of July or Cyber Weekend that we'd ever seen. I think the offers were as good as expected. Legacy's predictions were spot on. Were they? Okay. At the end of the day, I think most spenders just wanted that Weapon X more than anything. Everything else was just a bonus. I think it would have to be more than just a bonus, because that Weapon X is like $1,000, right? But yeah, that could, you're right. That could be like the main draw, but Simon, thank you very much for the 100 yen. Saying, I think people have forgotten Kabam made it much easier to get progression levels recently, other than Valiant. It's so much easier now. That is true. Oh, wait, he said last 2. I'm genuinely surprised by how shocked people are by Paragon deals being crap compared to Valiant. Kabam has always given much better deals to the top progression level. Thronebreaker felt the same before Valiant. I think the surprise is more just that these are all together. Like, let's say that this was just Paragon and it didn't have Thronebreaker and Cav attached to it. People might still have somewhat similar feelings, but they probably wouldn't feel as bad. You know, it kind of just feels like you put in a lot of effort to get Paragon, and you're because you're lumped in with you know, all 3 of these progression titles. It kind of feels like putting in that work didn't matter. Whereas like you could have just chilled out at Cav or Thronebreaker. But some people, like, because we know how these events work, and we know that getting a higher progression title typically will get you, you know, like an increased reward or offer deal bracket. You know, people might have been like really pushing. They might have put in more effort, played more than they otherwise would, and then yeah, it feels a little bit bad knowing that they didn't have to, I guess. That's my point. Progression is much closer from Cav to Paragon now, hence being lumped in together. I mean, I understand a little bit of what you're saying, but there's still it's a huge difference between Cav and Paragon. I don't think there's that big of a difference between Thronebreaker and Paragon, but Cavalier and Paragon? I mean, I don't know. I guess I haven't really played that stage of the game in a while. New account challenge when, right? But that's still so much. Like I was saying too, I said this earlier, Paragon, there's a big difference between someone who's like Paragon and really close to Valiant, or you just barely got into Paragon. So that's the other side of it too. Because you could be Paragon that has, you know, I mean, someone just said it earlier. They did a Path of Necropolis. So someone doing a Path of Necropolis versus someone who just beat Act 6.1. Whew. It's very different. I complain about the offers, I want in. What's up, Clarissa? You got some words to say about the offers? Exactly that, BG. I don't expect Valiant level rewards, but the 3 progressions together, especially now when you can get Cav/Thronebreaker so easily, it's weird. Yeah, it weird is the best word for it, probably. It does feel weird. I really don't hate the idea, the concept of these being, well, no, maybe I do hate it. You know what it feels like? It feels like Kabam was solving a problem for the developers and not solving a problem for the players. Developers do this sometimes because, of course, on their end, think about it. Dude, they have to come up with, if they were coming up with like a different reward bracket or offer bracket or whatever for every single progression title, think about how much more work that is. It's not that easy to come up with these offers. I mean, you could just wing it and you know, it might be okay, but when like the business is riding on people, you know, like this is some of the biggest earnings of the year for Kabam, dude, they have to scrutinize these packages like crazy, right? So for them, it makes sense. They're already having 3 sets of offers here. And you might think as developers like, oh yeah, well, let's just have 3, you know, we could always have 3 sets of offers. And then as progression titles change, we'll keep 3 sets of offers, but we'll like change what titles are included in there and stuff, right? So next time, maybe Cav is lumped in here. Well, I'd feel bad for Cav though, huh? God, it always just feels bad if you're like the highest title in the tier. But anyway, so yeah, it kind of, you know, limiting the number of packages here, it solves a little bit of a problem on the development side, but it creates one for players because not only does it feel bad if you are Paragon in this situation, but it also feels bad for the next set of offers if you're Thronebreaker. Because let's say your goal is to get Paragon by Cyber, you know, weekend. You might look at this and say, I'm not even on the chopping block. I'm not even the Cav player that might, you know, be bumped down a reward bracket or something. And let's face it, we already know Paragon is not going to be lumped in with Valiant. So if you're Thronebreaker right now, you're kind of disincentivized to push. Unless you really want to push and push all the way to Valiant. You know, so it kind of feels bad today. If you're Thronebreaker, I think these offers are stellar, but it kind of feels bad today if you're Paragon, and it kind of feels bad going forward if you're Thronebreaker, if that makes sense. I don't know that there's a cleaner way to handle this at the same time. So like I don't even necessarily have a suggestion for what Kabam should do. other than make a mountain more work for themselves by always having like the highest 2 progression titles separate and then have, you know, a different one. That's maybe the only suggestion I could even make on this. All right, Brakovic. I didn't read yours, right? Thank you very much for the buck. Saying last year's offers brought me from a 2-year break being behind to almost caught up. Dude, I mean, if you got all the offers last year, you were caught up. This year I went from 2 rank 3 7-star champs to 4. Didn't notice much of a difference. That's still double, but I understand what you're saying still. Yeah. Seven-star rank 3s feel pretty good. But I wonder what the kind of general consensus of the player base is. There's something that feels stronger about going from a 6-star rank 4 to a 6-star rank 5 compared to a 7-star rank 2 to a 7-star rank 3. Right? Is that just me? I think the percentages are pretty similar. It's just, I don't know, man. There's like a different feeling about it. I don't know. Honestly, mostly salty because I pulled Dust 3 times in a row. Love her, but not that much. Yeah, I hear you. She is a good champion, but I would feel exactly the same way. What in God's name is he saying? Am I not making sense? I thought I made sense. Oh well. All right. T-Tree, thank you for the 2 saying, Twitter, please, good sir. The name is, okay, let me see. Actually, let me do this. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I like the pictures you got here. Going with your advice and holding till cyber. My advice to others, it's to stash some crystals to open during these events so that even if you don't get anything, you can still have some fun. That's some pretty good advice. I saved 2 7-star crystals and a Titan. Ooh, okay. I don't know how you personally feel about Gladiator, but I know since his buff, there's definitely a strong Gladiator fan club. I know a bunch of people really like Gladiator. And then getting Spider-Punk and Mr. Negative. Not too shabby, dude. It's good advice. Holding some crystals. It's not a bad idea. Messiah, you sent over another buck too? Say, and I can't help it. Boo you. Why though? Boo your sexy bald cap. Hashtag bald caps are real. The mixed messages. I don't even know what to say at this point. I play the game and that's because you can have a 6-star rank 5 ascended, but before the ascension, you're making as much sense as usual. Okay, so complete sense. Got it. It's absolutely uneven as a Paragon. It does not help us progress to Valiant unless you spend 18,000 or 36,000 units, whereas Thronebreaker only have to spend 3,750 to help progress to Paragon. Well, you shouldn't. I mean, to be fair, you shouldn't have to spend that much to catch up. Otherwise, it would be impossible for anyone to ever catch up. 18,000 is a lot. To hit the next title, I'm with you there. I do think that's maybe a bit much. Although, the one thing I'll say is you technically might not have had to spend 18k if you want to spend some money, right? Because it wasn't that much in those offers, right? Hold on. Okay, this is not that many fragments, I guess. So yeah, you did still kind of have to spend a lot, huh? Whew. It's a rough spot, man. It's a rough spot. There's no way around it. It would have been nice if there was like a catalyst in this 3000 tier, so that let's say you just needed to spend 3750, the same price of what you said to get from Thronebreaker to Paragon. It couldn't get you there alone if you needed a full rank up, but if you just needed like one catalyst, it would have been nice if there was something there. And then if you were, the further away you are, of course, then yeah, you do have to go 18 or 36. But the only other fragments are in this 7500 bundle right here. It's a bit rough. Even if just this was here, yeah, it's a bit rough. Brian, I might not stream at all tomorrow since I'm hosting that barbecue you won't be coming to. So you can stream double time like I do for the people when you don't stream at night. Hashtag man of the people. No, it'll be a regular stream. How am I supposed to work? How am I supposed to get any work done if it's all play, man? Okay, Asama Mama, thank you very much for the 2. Hey, and 7-star Silk, Prowler, Destroyer, Jugs, and Zippy's de Resistance. Onslaught, baby. Hey, grats. Dude, those are good pulls. Silk, Prowler, Destroyer, Jugs, and Onslaught. Damn. Asama Mama. Congrats on that, dude. Thank you very much for the 2. There wasn't anything here, was there? For rank 4 materials? This is the same... Does this change? By the way, based on progression title? There's nothing here anyway. For, tier 4. As a free-to-play Paragon, if you've completed everything except Necropolis and previous incursions, you only have half a tier 4 left for Valiant. Oh, man, really? That's crazy. Okay, it is pretty late, though, you guys. It is time to wrap it up. It is time to call it a night here. I really wish, the last thing I'll say is that, dude, I'm so curious. It's so funny because, like, the amount of money that Kabam makes has no real impact on us. I mean, it does and it doesn't in a way, because obviously if the game is, like, the more money the game makes, it's not a direct one-to-one correlation to, like, how much they develop things. They have to develop it, regardless, right? But outside of that, like, it doesn't affect us how much money Kabam makes, but I'm so curious. I think I'm more curious this year than I've ever been. Just because, again, going back to what Abdo was saying and what other people have said as well, if not as many people bought these offers, it's kind of telling for, like, what Kabam will sell next time. So yeah, I don't know. I do think a lot of people bought these still, of course, but I am curious as to if the numbers are up, down, or about the same. Zach, thank you very much for the 25 Polish bucks, and I just watched the offer video. It was absolutely amazing. I laughed my ass off. Zach, thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Had fun making it. EG, did you ever get recognized in public? Not even a single time in my entire life. Outside of the official meetups. Those are the only times. Okay, before I go, shout out to Messiah for being tonight's biggest D. Messiah, thank you very much, even though you're booing me when you're not supposed to be booing me. Pull 7-star Odin, Tom. Congrats. I think that's a good pull. I don't know how you feel about it, but I liked pulling 7-star Odin myself. It's good for this week's challenge, too. I'll be back tomorrow, probably normal time tomorrow. More than likely. And, yeah. Also, I think Weapon Flex isn't that big of a draw, but it's not even awakening him for all that money. I can't even remember exactly what his awakening ability is, but it is pretty late. One last little Twitter check here. Dab. Is this a rank 3 pig? That's a rank 3 pig. It's an awakened serpent and a brand. Dude, that's pretty good pulls right there, man. That's pretty good. Congrats on that, dude. Okay. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys. Have a good night, everybody.